I thought I would come and do a Q&A since I have a few videos on YouTube, but I like watching other people's Q&A to learn more about them. And so I thought it'd be fun for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So I'm filming on my phone. So I wrote some questions down in this journal that I thought would be fun to answer. The first question being, are you married? Yes, I am married. What age did you get married? I got married when I was 21, and my husband is 1 year older than me, so he would have been 22 at that time. And I got married the summer right after I graduated, which was perfect for us. And then my husband, our first year of marriage, for that first semester, he had to student teach. How old are you? I am 23 now. Did you go to college? Yes, I did go to college. For 3 years, I went to college and I graduated with my general studies degree. I completed some online courses and community college classes when I was in high school, so it made it so I only had to take 3 years worth of classes at the university I went to. Where do you live? I live in Nebraska. In my last video I posted, it was pretending it's summer, and I don't think I officially said where it was, where I was pretending it was summer. So we were pretending it's summer in Nebraska, which was pretty tough because there was like snow on the ground, I think, and it was pretty cold. So I should have said that in the video, but we're pretending it's summer in the Midwest. My hobbies I like trying new hobbies, and it depends on the season here. So crafts I could do anytime. I like trying new crafts. I want to learn how to crochet, so my friend is gonna teach me how to do that, and I'll see how I like it. I think it would be cool if I could learn how to crochet headbands that I could wear or make for other people. I also enjoy reading. Sometimes I have a reading phase where I read a lot all of the time, and other times I just don't read at all. So I probably want to have a better balance of that. And I like journaling. So I'm journaling every day what I'm thankful for, but then I also like to journal what I did that day or that week. I like to write it out. In the summer, I like to go fishing. I grew up fishing with my dad and my brother, and my dad will go fishing a lot, and so that's always just like a fun thing to go do. And I don't know if everyone knows what this is, but we have ripsticks, which is kind of like a skateboard, and I enjoy doing that. So I think I'm planning on putting that in one of my videos I'm going to make, because I'm going to do a whole separate video about my hobbies, and I want to include ripstick in it and say more about that and show you guys what that is. I also remembered a few more hobbies that I have. I have so many, it's hard to keep track of, and it's not like I'm doing these all the time. They kind of rotate or switch off. So this one, I don't know if I'd call a hobby yet, but I just learned how to embroider. I just got like a little kit from Hobby Lobby, and we had like a girls craft night, and so I literally just started that. So we'll see if that's when I want to keep going on after or not, but it was definitely fun to try. I enjoy going for walks, especially when there's like water around. So if there's a lake or if there's a river or even if there's flowers or like a garden, I like doing those walks the most with a friend or a group of people or even by myself. And if there's flowers, I like to take my camera and to photograph those. That's another one of my hobbies is photography, and that's the one I've been doing for the longest. So I'm so surprised I didn't say that one because that's like my main one. But usually I only really do photography in the summer when the flowers are here and it's nice outside. I also like hanging out with family and friends, and Kurt and I are big into board games. We have a large board game collection. Some games we're into right now are Skull King is a fun one. You can play with a group of people too, or you can even play with only 2 players, and then you have like a dummy with it. I think his name is Captain Graybeard. And also, if you're looking for a 2-player game, A Little Wordy. That one, you build different words with the letters you get, and then the other person has to guess them, but there's different hint cards you can use, and we really liked that one. When we first got it, we played it like non-stop, and I still do enjoy that game. Another one is Sushi Go, is a good game with a few people too. We also like some basic card games like Speed, and I tend to like the faster games, and Kurt tends to like the games that involve more strategy. So we have a big collection and we'll both play either of the games too. So he has a group that plays Pandemic, and so that's pretty fun for them. And then I also just love sitting outside in the sun in the summer. I am a summer girl through and through. I love the heat, the warm weather. So yeah. The next question is, how many siblings do you have? I have one younger brother. He is in college a couple hours away from where we live. Are you a morning or night person? I am definitely a morning person. It's hard for me to stay awake at night. I have to try to stay awake till a decent time so I don't fall asleep too early, but I like the fresh start at the morning of each day, and so I am a morning person. Where have you traveled and where do you want to go? This is one of my favorite questions because we love traveling and going on vacation. So I've been to quite a few states with my family growing up. We took road trips or we flew on planes several times, and I'm so blessed that we were able to do that. So my husband, Kurt, and I, we have a goal to have a photo shoot in all of the 50 states. So far, we've completed 3. Our first one was in our town where we met, and so that was special. They're all special and unique in their own ways. So we did like a staycation for our first one, and then our second one, we went to Iowa because that wasn't too far away. It was in the winter, so we only spent one night. It's hard to plan when you're driving to that place, to that location, what to do in the winter, but we went to go to the Blue Bunny place they have there. So we got ice cream from there, and then not too far away from where we were, there was this really huge, cool Christmas light show because it was around that time of year. So that was a fun one to do in the winter. I guess ice cream kind of sounds cold in the winter, but it was a cute little town we went to. And then our third one we did this past summer, which we went to Arkansas, and we spent about a week there. We drove there, which is about 8 hours. It ended up being more like 9 hours, just the way we were driving there. It was a whole nother story in itself, there and back, because of on our way back there was some flash floods that were pretty scary that I had to drive through. But maybe I'll make another video about the 50 states just on its own, but I'm sure I'll be vlogging some of that to show you guys and to have to look back on those memories. And then we have, so those are the places. That's kind of like our 50 states thing. We have an Instagram page together about it that we say what our favorite things that we did. So I think that's so fun. And then the places that, well, for our 50 states, we are having a photo shoot in all 50 states. So we have to go to all the states, even the ones like we've been to together or separate. And so with my family, I have gone to many states, like I said. And then I've also been out of the country a few times. So I went to Cancun twice. I went first with my family on vacation when I was in high school. And I loved it so much that we went back on our honeymoon to Cancun. We went to a different area there. And then I've been to Canada with my family to see Niagara Falls. So we were on the Canada side of that, which was really cool. And we had a hotel right there, and we opened the window and you could hear the sound of the falls. And then I've also been to the Dominican Republic, the DR, for a mission trip when I was in high school. So then the trips that we have that are coming up, one is a family vacation, so that'll include Kurt, my parents, my brother, and I. We are going to the Bahamas next winter. And then this summer, Kurt and I are planning to go on one of our 50 states trips that we haven't fully planned out yet. So that one is in the works, and I don't want to say anything till it is official yet. And I think I will keep that one updated on our 50 States Instagram page, so we are excited for that. And then some of our friends are trying to plan a camping trip in the summer as well, which would be like a weekend camping trip with tents. This would be in Nebraska, so it wouldn't be too far away. And so I am excited to do that if it works out. Thanks for watching and have a great week.